share an example of a time where one of your videos led to a successful client relationship for you?
Sure. There's been a couple times now.
Share your
Just
favorite one.
my favorite one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or outlandish one.
I don't specifically know what video it was. I think it was the one where I talked about my mom's bush, but I'm not sure which one it was. But actually, it was a couple and their son reached out to me because the dad wanted to buy a house here in Florida, and they were from Can- uh, Kansas. Yeah, they're from Kansas. So the son found my videos, and he's like the same age as me. And he found me, and he reached out. I called him, and then we had a group call with him and his mom and his dad. And me and him are actually friends now. We text all the time. But it's like, so he ended up finding me. He didn't even, the son's name wasn't even on the house. It was for his
Yeah.
parents. And it's funny because his parents met me and they had no idea who I was. And then I asked them because the New York Times wanted to interview me. And they were like, "Can you give us like a client to talk to?" And so I'm like, "Hey, would you guys mind talking to the New York Times for me?" And they're like, "What are you
Average
talking
filter.
about?" They're like, "What do you mean the New York Times?" And I'm like, "Oh, I
Kind of
don't
a big
think
deal.
yeah, I don't think that their son told them that I'm like a
Kind of a big deal.
I'm like, it's not a big deal." So so it was kind of funny when I asked them about the New York Times. They were like, "What are you talking about?" And then
Just your average realtor
yeah, they had no
conversation,
they
right?
they didn't realize, but it was kind of funny. But we ended up closing on a house. It was last month actually.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. It's kinda crazy that this led me to where I am now. Cause I mean, it's I had, I didn't tell you guys this, but, like, a couple months into real estate, I was like, "I'm not getting anywhere. These cold calls aren't working. I don't know what to do." I was trying everything. And I had set on my calendar, I forget the date, but it was in May, and it was like, "Apply for full-time jobs again." Cause I was like, "I guess I'm gonna give up. It's not working." And then, like, 2 weeks later, my videos just took off, and I was like, I did not wanna work a desk job. It was terrible.
Well, one of the conversations we had when you were talking about getting into real estate, I thought you had what it takes to be successful in the business because you came from a sales background.
Mhm.
And most people, when they become a realtor, they get their real estate license, they don't understand a sales process and a
Yeah.
sales cycle and the follow up and, you know, kind of the being aggressive with sales
Yeah.
because we are licensed sales people, right? And on top of the opening up a door, and this is a kitchen, and this is the bedroom where you sleep, and this is the bathroom where you take poops,
Oh
right?
my god.
You kind of lose some of the how do I actually sell someone, write the contract, and do the deal,
Yeah.
right? And you had that backbone, so I always thought that's why you would be successful in this industry.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of customer service, which I already had knowledge in. The hardest part was just what paper do I fill out when?
Yeah.
Like, that was the main annoyance that I had in the beginning, but, yeah, I had that I haven't had any issues because of my background with, like, customer service, and just the sales process is usually the same no matter where you go. It's just houses this time
Okay.
instead of cars or semiconductors that I used to sell.
Well, thank you for joining us today. If you guys want to follow Bree, watch her videos, you can find her on socials at Tampa_Bree. What socials are you on?
I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, but beware because there's like 12 fake accounts of me on TikTok right now that they will not take down. So don't be scammed. So it's at Tampa_BRE. So
And
don't be
and
duped.
that's the same across all the platforms.
That is on TikTok. It's on Instagram and YouTube. Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I have a Facebook page, but I don't ever post on there because, like I said, I don't know who's on Facebook anymore.
Well, I just have Facebook too. You open up an app and it's like, you want to just log in with your Facebook and not create an ID?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I have my friends will be like, "Are you coming to the party tonight?" I'm like, "What party?" They're like, "We invited you on Facebook." And I'm like, "Come on. I don't look at that."
Marketplace.
Yeah.
That's what you use Facebook for.
Yeah. Is this still available? No.
Hello, is this still available? Phone's off.
But thank you, Alex. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your time.